Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to formally apologize in advance before we start this match reaction, because I know for the neutral fans who are not either Barca or Athletic Club fans, or as I like to call them from now on, Pathetic Club, that you are expected to see the best of Spanish football as far as competitive wise is concerned. This was supposed to be Spanish Supercopa with the 4 best teams in La Liga. Well, I am here unfortunately to disappoint you, because this was not a game. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a massacre. It was domination. This is what we as an African boy would tell you, what we call a lashing. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you witnessed some lashes. Lashes, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona 5, Athletic Club, Pathetic Club, Irrelevant Club 0. And ladies and gentlemen, honestly, we were being nice. We were being nice, because let me tell you something. We could have scored 10 today. We could have scored 10. I'm not even joking, okay? We were 5-0 up after 50 minutes. That is how easy this game was. There was nothing these guys offered. It was men against boys from minute 1. At no point in this game did I ever felt under pressure. When the kickoff started, from the first second, we made our intention clear that this is not a game between two of the best in La Liga. This was us playing against literal children. And ladies and gentlemen, we gave them the beat down. Let me tell you something. I told you all, after the summer of 2025, after that absolute fraud, that ambitionless fraud, Nico Williams decided to embarrass me. You embarrass me and my club. You think you can reject? How dare you reject me? But you know what? I'm glad you did. Because today you had a chance to sit your ass on that bench. On 4K, you had the front seat to watch what could have been. This could have been you, but you know what? Your pathetic and ambitionless mindset is the reason why you are where you are. You deserve to be where you are. You can stay where you are. Okay? You got to sit back today and watch as your club getting slapped around today. That's what you saw today. And you know what? I was pissed because I wanted 6 goals, but I only got 5. Oh, what a performance. What a performance. And look, let's get straight in. Let's just go straight into it. So this is the manager starting 11. And look, let's just look at this 11 for one moment, right? The big change that we saw in the lineup today was no Lamine Yamal. We knew that Lamine Yamal wasn't training apparently yesterday. And Hansi Flick did say he was alright. And yeah, you know what? He was on the bench. And, Roony Bardghji was given the opportunity today ahead of Rashford. And brother, he today cooked. Let me tell you something. You, my friend, have cemented yourself in the squad. I don't ever want to see this guy not play for this team. I don't care if he starts. I don't care if he comes off the bench. This brother has now proven he deserves to play. I'm sorry, bro. Rashford, you are now below the pecking order now. You are now below Roony, bro. This brother is the man. Okay? Man like Roony Bardghji, my Syrian G, the Syrian Messi. I know he's born in Sweden, but he's Syrian, bro. Yeah? What a player today. A goal and 2 assists. A goal and 2 assists today by this absolute baller. You got some players costing 60 million this season. Spending some irrelevant white clubs spending 60 million on irrelevant South American players. We bought this guy for 2 million, chat. Let me remind you all. 2 million we spent on this guy, brother. This guy has got more GA than Franco masturbation, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there are levels to this, man. He's the steal of the season. Yeah, look at the rest of this team today. Everybody cooked today. In fact, now, you know what, right? You, yeah? I don't care, man. I don't care if you gotta go. You are garbage. I didn't trust you before. I still don't trust you, bro. You need to hold bench. You are back on the bench from now on. And I dare any of you, my Barca fans, who've been telling me, but Lewandowski is... Oh, bro, I would rather take a 60-year-old Lewandowski in my starting 11 over this fraud. I mean that right now, man. And listen, Raphinha, I mean, bro, what can I even say about this dude? What can I say about this dude? Seriously. This brother has beaten the allegations. Do you guys realize? Because last season when he cooked, many people were saying, one season wonder. I was one of the people who were like, let me see what you do this season. Well, Raphinha, you've proven, bro. You've beaten the allegations, my friend. You are not a one season wonder. In fact, you are the heart of this club, bro. You are my captain. Frankie de Jong, take off that captain armband. You don't deserve that armband, bro. You were one of the worst players on the pitch today. And that's saying a lot because nobody was bad, but you were bad. You don't deserve to be captain. Get that captain armband off your hand and give it to this man right here, right? Pedri did a Pedri. Fermin López today, 2 assists and a goal. Brother, my midfielders are back. Dani Olmo scored in the last game. Fermin López, a goal and 2 assists. Brother, what can I say? What can I say? What a performance today from this team. From these warriors, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance. And the defense today, man. And listen, what did the defense do today? Like, let's be real, right? Jean Garcia today barely had to do anything. Barely. Right? Eric Garcia and Kobashi today rock a centre back. No problems at all. Apart from maybe in the second half, really nothing. Right? Alejandro Balde and Jules Koundé. Listen, man, I gotta give credit, man, where credit's due. Jules Koundé today going forward was actually pretty good. He was actually a problem today. Yeah, listen, I won't go too far. Some of his crossings were dreadful, as always. But he actually was becoming an attacking option for Roony Bardghji, which I actually liked. Right? And so was Alejandro Balde. And listen, maybe João Cancelo coming might have woken him up to realize, he needs to fight for his place. But listen, when João Cancelo starts, bro, when he comes into the squad, you're holding bench regardless. I don't care. I've seen some shit performances from you. Let me actually talk about someone. Let me talk about this guy right here. Right? I want to talk about some of these players. Unai Simon, brother, this guy, he's garbage. I told you all. I told every single one of you this brother is overrated. I told man about Unai Simon. This brother is garbage. How is this brother Spain's number 1? Seriously. If Spain make this brother the number 1, they're not winning the World Cup. I'm telling you all right now. They're not winning the World Cup. Scratch that. They're not winning the World Cup. He's a garbage player. Garbage. And listen, it is what it is. Look, let me actually even, I know I've been talking about individually, but let's just talk about even just the game in general. The goals, right? Performance today. The goals today were incredible, right? 5 amazing goals, right? And in that first half, bro, you know what's funny, right? The sequence from the second goal, I would say, until like the 4th goal, I felt a little bit of deja vu, because this reminded me of last season when we played Real Madrid. People genuinely forget. In the Madrid game, this is exactly what happened. When we went 2-1 up, brother, there was like this sequence where we were just scoring every time we went forward. That's what happened today to Athletic Club today. That's what happened to them. And they were lucky. Bro, the moment we scored that, when we were 4-0 up, second half comes in, and then Raphinha makes it 5, I genuinely thought, bro, we could actually score 10 here. I genuinely thought so. I'm not even kidding. Because these guys couldn't defend, bro. I'm telling you, bro, the way these guys were defending, bro. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. They were so rattled. We were having the time of our lives in this game. Time of our lives. But unfortunately, that's where the fun stopped. And you know what, right? I know in the second half, things kind of changed. Ferran Torres, he stayed on the pitch, but, he took off Raphinha, he took off Roony, and he also took off, De Jong and a few players. He brought on guys like Martin, brought on Bernal, who we haven't seen in a while, right? Rashford came on, so did Dani Olmo and Lamine Yamal. So, at the end of the day, we didn't see Lewandowski and none of these guys. But Lamine Yamal, a lot of people were like, why would he risk Lamine? I mean, look, I feel like, Lamine Yamal, I don't think the injury is too serious. And maybe he just wants to kind of give him a match fitness, right? And fair play to Lamine. When Lamine Yamal came on, he actually wanted that goal. And he was putting a lot of good crosses into the box. But of course, when you have Ferran Torres in attack, what the hell do you expect? What do you expect? I mean, I don't expect anything from that fraud. I'm a very, very real, right? And he had a great chance, right? He had a great chance in the few minutes. But as far as Pathetic Club is concerned, brother, when we scored that 5th goal, we were giving these guys opportunities. They are 2 one-on-ones. Man like Alex Berenguer, point blank in front of the post, right? My guy kicked it so high, Monkey D. Luffy had to use the gum fruit to actually grab the ball and bring it back on the pitch. Man like Monkey D. Luffy, bro. Oh my days. And I'm not even kidding. Go back and look at the shot. Look at who got the ball in the crowd. The Saudi Monkey D. Luffy, bro. And to make it worse, Unai Gomez, bro. His was probably even worse. His was probably even worse. My guy literally went through the team. He's literally in front of... You couldn't... Bro, literally. You've got a whole net staring you right in the face. And brother, you don't even put it on target. This team is 8th. This club is in the Champions League. This is supposed to be one of the better clubs in the league, bro. This is how dead this league is now, bro. Honestly. I just have to say that, bro. And just like I said at the start of the stream, my sincere apologies to anyone who spent 90 minutes watching this game. Heck, the referee didn't even at the time. He knew, he was like, brother, I don't even want to spend any more time here. This is not a game. This is a disgusting, this is an embarrassing performance. This is supposed to be two of the best teams in La Liga? Really? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But in the end, 5-0. This, as much as I won the 6, I will take the 5. Because you know what? This shows me that this team is locked in. We are locked in. We won this trophy. We won this trophy like we won this trophy last season for the morale boost. The morale boost. That is what this is about. Winning this cup will give these players the motivation, just like it gave us last season, to go on a run. To secure the league. And potentially secure the Copa del Rey. And who knows? Maybe this season could be our year in the Champions League. But I'm not putting my hopes up for the Champions League just yet. No. I've learned to not make the same mistakes in the Champions League. No. Right? But the performance today shows me we won this cup. And I'm happy to see that. With all seriousness, I'm happy to see that. Now, what I want to see is what happens tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the Madrid derby. And quite frankly, I don't really care who we play out of either team. Give me either of them. Truth in my heart, I do want to run the fade against Real Madrid. I'm not going to lie. I do want to see Madrid in the final because, ladies and gentlemen, we need to right this wrong. The fact that this fraud, this mediocre, pathetic club, yeah, these white thickheads, I've had to listen to these white Madridistas talking crap to me when you guys played my B-Tech team. Nah. You guys really want to impress me? How about you beat this Barcelona team in the final? I can't wait. Atletico Madrid, if they want to run this fade again, I'll give them another beat. I'll give them two beatings in 2 months. It is what it is. I don't care. But what matters is we are chilling. Tomorrow, make sure you guys are here for the hate watch. We will be here to see who our opponents in the final is. But as far as we're concerned today, 5-0. Pathetic club, you stay in the mud. You don't deserve to be here. You, every single one of you. Okay? Athletic Club, hold that. The Athletic Bilbao president, you prick, you can also hold that. Valverde, you absolute fraud. You Manyuk, you Haiwan, you can also hold that. Right? Nico Williams, hold that. The establishment of Bilbao, you can all stay in the mud. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hype the video, do everything, guys. Big up to every single one of you guys who were on the live stream. Visca El Barça, Visca El Catalunya. Let's go there on Sunday, on the final. Let's get this cup and let's go back and defend our crown in the La Liga, guys. Big up to you guys. Peace. Take care. Screw you, pathetic club.